Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Vieira and this is my resource tutorial project. Before I decided upon an application or a website that I wanted to learn more about, these are the questions that I had. Does this enhance parent connection and collaboration? Will it link parents of ESOL students to my classroom? And does it enhance student confidence knowing that they have supports in home and at school? Those are the three priority things that I wanted to be answered. And I found the website talkingpoints.org. So if you were to click this www.talkingpts.org, you would be directed to this website. This website works for Safari, Chrome, Apple, users of all kinds. So this is wonderful. This is the homepage for Talking Points. It says communicate with families in their home languages to build strong partnerships all year long. And that is exactly what I wanted to do. I am an Apple user. I have a MacBook, an iPad, and an iPhone. And so I wanted to see if it were available on my phone and my iPad because those are my primary mobile devices when I am teaching. So I looked up Talking Points and you can see it right here. It's for teachers. This is the parents. Parents do not need the application to be able to communicate with you or to be able to see your messages. This is very important. It may make it easier, but it's not necessary. So this is the Teachers Talking Points app. You're going to see that it has high ratings and it's going through different updates, which is wonderful because they're listening to their teachers. If you were to use the home page, here's the first thing that you would see once you click log in. It says communicate with families in more than 100 languages, which is exactly what I wanted to do. In Buhler, Kansas, which is a rural school district, a rural town in Kansas, we have a lot of English speaking, but that's not the only language that's being spoken. And so I believe that this website can be very helpful in communicating with people of a different primary language. And I hope with more application of myself, I can do some professional development for other teachers. So I went ahead and continued with Google because I'm sure that I'm not the only one who doesn't want to remember all of their passwords. I clicked allow, and then you get prompted to put in your teacher role, your grade level that you teach, and the school that you teach at. Once you do that, you are able to add students and contacts. So I decided to add students and contacts manually. You can also invite family members via app code or text message, and I'll get into that in just a minute, but you can add them manually. This is what you would need to be able to do so. Student name, the contact name for the parent that you are trying to reach, the relationship that they have with the child, the language spoken at home, and their phone number. If you have more than one, you can use Excel or Google Sheets to be able to utilize those things. I only had one, so I only did it this way. And then you click add. If you want to invite family members via an app code or subscribe via SMS, these are the two ways that you would be able to do that. I can see using this in open houses or in parent-teacher conferences while you're able to prompt them through it. But because we have limited time face-to-face with our parents, I decided that this was not the best way to reach the family members that I was attempting to reach. So once you have your parent added, you can begin to send your first message. They have three wonderfully prompted messages. This is the one that I decided to use. You would select your recipient at the top. You can change this if you want to, but you don't have to. You can add different attachments, save it for future use, schedule it for a different time, and then you can send it. So this is what your messages look like once you decide to send that message. It really looks a lot like texting, even though it's on a website. But this is how it shows up for the parent. So you can see it's in English, that is for me, but it's translated into Spanish for the parent, which is wonderful. It tells me when I sent it and to who I sent it to. It goes SMS, which is wonderful. I know that we cannot assume that all parents have equal access to Wi-Fi with strong internet connections and smartphones. It's just not likely. So SMS texting was just a really great way for me to try and reach this parent. I utilize Seesaw, Google Translate, paper copies, and now this to try and connect the parent to my classroom. And in my opinion, as many ways as I can do it is what I need to be doing. So you may be asking, where am I at in Bloom's taxonomy? In my opinion, it's Maslow before Bloom. I have to connect my student before I can teach my student, right? Reach her before teacher. And so I need to make sure that she feels connected, rooted, and supported in the classroom and at home with what I am trying to teach. And the best way to do that is to bridge home and classroom learning. So I believe that Talking Points is the way to do that. And I am really excited to be able to utilize this tool more in the future with my student and implement it maybe building wide. Thank you.